everybody, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I just wanted to jump on real quick to talk about a series I'm introducing next week. It'll be over on my free group, Possibilities Cafe. I'll place the link below. And we're going to take 5 days, Monday through Friday, and discuss what your childhood shadow imprints are, how to recognize them, how to bring them out of the darkness and heal them. Because what you don't own owns you. If you find yourself repeating the same pattern over and over and over, doing the same thing over and over, and I don't mean like every day you do the same thing, although that's possible. It could just be your go-to. Shadows sometimes are just your go-to default emotion, your go-to default story that you tell yourself. For some people, it's as they become successful, they blow up everything around them. Or they get into a great relationship, they find the man, the woman of their love, that they love, and they blow it up. And when they look back, every relationship they've ever had, they blow up. There's shadows, there's patterns running there. And you need to pull these patterns out, you need to look at them. Because when you look at them and you heal them and you tell yourself a new story, you'll be able to step into who you were meant to be. It's an unbelievably great feeling. I've spent 20 years, probably 30 years healing shadows because we have a lot, and the big shadows, the big, messy, dark pieces that we have buried so deep away, they take a lot longer to find. You have to it's like digging for gold. You have to keep chipping away and you find the little pieces, then you find a big nugget. And when you heal it, you feel so good. You find who you're supposed to be. You find the person you were meant to be before everybody told you that you couldn't be that person because the people around you didn't like you or didn't accept you. So I hope you join me next week. Like I said, Possibilities Cafe. I was going to do a 1-hour webinar on Saturday, and people were calling me saying, Karen, I would love to learn about this, but I'm not spending an hour on a Saturday. Nobody does hour webinars anymore. It's just too long. Although we just do a 2.5-day conference that were 8 hours long and people participated. But I think on their free time when they're not getting paid, an hour webinar is a bit much. And they're just going to be little bite-sized nummy videos, probably 5 to 10 minutes each day. Maybe 1 or 2 will have a handout with it, but just kind of get you thinking about what a shadow is and getting you kind of looking at it. Because I find people dip their toes in the shadow waters. They kind of want to look at it, they kind of want to see what it is, but when they find it, they're kind of like, ooh, I didn't want to see that. I didn't want, it's like you go to a scary movie and you want to be scared, but when you're scared, you're like, ooh, I don't want to be scared like that. Although I'm going to tell you, I don't go to scary movies because I know I don't want to be scared like that. Don't like scary movies because they scare me. I mean, they really scare me. I'm still scarred from The Exorcist. And the Damien, what was the Damien? Was that The Omen?
I don't watch scary movies.
Oh, it doesn't watch scary movies either. But I think it was The Omen. I saw that. I can still remember I saw it with Jeannie Bleeker. Hey, Jeannie, if you're watching this. Back when we were in the military together, and I can tell you where we were sitting in a movie theater, and we were at an on-base movie theater, and I think I ended up in her lap because I was so freaked out when the dog came out. So anyway, I digressed on that one. But we all have shadows. We all have pieces that we buried away that when you bring it out and you look at it, it explains so much. In fact, I was featured in an article in Redesign Your 9 to 5 with Bridget McCowan. Published it. And I talked the story about the red phone. I forgot about this until I was writing that article, that when I was a little girl, probably 4 or 5 years old, I would have this little red plastic phone, and I'd pretend that I was the CEO of a company and I was collecting for bills and I was telling my team what to do. And I didn't realize it was really a precursor to what I do now, because I loved playing business. I loved being the businesswoman, especially back then because there weren't a lot of business women. So when you look at these things that you kind of put away, because my mom would yell at me and say, who are you? You're never going to be that person. Quit doing that. You don't want to be in business. You want to be a teacher. And nothing against teachers, but you don't want to be taught by me when it comes to math. No good. And and I wanted to be in business. So check it out. Like I said, starting Monday in Possibilities Cafe. It'll be a lot of fun. It'll be, it's a free Facebook group, so you can ask questions. You can ask, you can DM me and ask questions. I just want everybody to be who they're meant to be. I want everybody to be that person that they dream about being, because they can. I won't say it's easy, but is better than getting to be 85, 90 and looking around and thinking what could have been. Let's not think about what could have been. Let's make your future. Let's design your future. Let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great Wednesday. Bye-bye.